When you're stuck at home, well, you're not alone. It's Grey Mid Best Friends. Grey Mid Best Friends. Ah, wee.
Welcome to episode 10 of Grey Mid Best Friends. I'm Tyler McClure, and with me is my BFF, Brian Denmark Smith. How you doing today, Brian?
I'm good. How are you, Tyler?
All the better for seeing you. I'm super excited about today's show. We have a great person, the person who keeps our office running day in and day out. She keeps our coworkers fed, and more recently, she has kept our desks corona-free. Welcome to the show, Lydia.
Hello. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I mean, I'd rather you be here with me, but
Right.
this is good.
How you doing today, Lydia?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Helping you guys out, cleaning up after you.
we
great.
appreciate it. Yeah. How are things at the office going?
Pretty good. Everybody seems to be spraying stuff down a lot and wearing mystery masks. One person totally, I had to ask them who they were.
Oh, nice. Who was it?
Who was it?
It's Jess Cahill.
Oh,
Who's had the highest temperature?
Ooh,
Or is this a HIPAA infraction?
there's only been a couple people that are over 98. So if you guys take your temperatures every day and you think 97 is just so weird, it's not. It's not.
yeah.
We've always seen your face. You know, some of us have been with the company for a couple of years, some of us for several years, but it feels like one constant has always been you. What's the backstory? How did you get involved with the organization? When did you come in? What were you doing beforehand? And just, you know, all that good stuff.
Okay, 15 years in a soundbite. So before I worked here, I worked for a copier company. So I started here doing process documentation and what our NetSuite was way back when. And I did timesheets reports and I did a lot of reports. And then I don't know what happened, but I got switched over to office manager and I got to start managing the copiers and then furniture and then renovations and then all those things. And here we are today.
You've been at the office a pretty fair amount when we haven't. But has it been super creepy being in there by yourself?
Oh my gosh, no. I love being here by myself. I guess over the years I've been here a lot, just stopping in on the weekend and doing things and taking care of things. And also, as an introvert, I really enjoy just doing my work and not having to people.
So what does it actually take to get the office ready for all of us?
I think the hardest part of the plan was coming up with the plan.
Yeah.
Figuring out exactly what was needed and what we all agreed was going to work for us. The fun part, I think, was getting to make all kinds of little signs and stickies and labels. And then Janet and Leslie and I came in here and moved a bunch of furniture and did all that. That's fun.
Nice. So we were talking a little bit before we started the show, and you were telling us that your daughter's a huge fan of the song.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Whenever your show is on, we sing it all day long. All day.
That melts my heart. Lydia, I think the thing that a lot of people most appreciate about what you do for us is the extra mile you go for our Thursday breakfasts. Outside of the various casseroles and everything, what's your favorite dish to make?
I cook just to eat, really. But I must say that with the rest of the world, I have been baking while we've been off.
You have food sensitivities, correct? Like,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
so
yeah.
can you eat half the stuff that you feed us on Thursdays?
No.
Oh, no, you
I don't think
can't?
I've ever made something for you guys that I could actually eat.
Oh, my God. I'm also always a big fan of the surprise McDonald's breakfast on Thursdays and Fridays sometimes.
Leslie is a good cook too.
Yeah.
I don't know, Tyler, if you've noticed this, but we went almost a day and a half without snacks, and that was shut down immediately. And then I think Lydia had a big say into bringing us new snacks. So thank you for that.
Yes, Tony said to me, "No, really, where are the candy bars?"
Has anyone checked the keg? Is the keg has that gone totally sour?
No, we haven't touched it.
All right.
We're waiting for you, Tyler.
Perfect. I'm happy I bring something to the table. So before you had to be back in the office, lysoling like a frenzied person, what were you doing to fight the stir craziness of the pandemic?
Home improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah. We bought an old house a year ago. It's been a year now. So
let's take a quick pause here and hear from some of our sponsors that we are so very fortunate to work with.
Gray Mid Best Friends is proudly sponsored by The Brooks.
Hello, Gray Midwest. This is Brooke Strosdiff. Now you might be thinking, isn't that Brooke Anderson? And you'd be wrong. You'd be very wrong. Because in all actuality, I have never been Brooke Anderson. Not even once. But, since the day she got here, you all have been sending me her emails. And her mine. It's fun, but it's tiresome, you see. We're in a pandemic, after all, and who really has the time? All this to say, check your Brooks before you wreck your Brooks. But don't care about Brads. Those are all the same.
And we are back. Thank you for listening to our sponsors. That is how we keep the lights on. And we are about to start a Gray Mid Best Friends hot seat. Are you ready, Lydia?
I'm super nervous about this, but let's
You're
go.
going to do fine. Time-honored tradition. Lydia, what was the last picture you took on your phone?
How would I know that without looking?
Okay, fair enough. Lydia, what is your favorite adult beverage?
Wine? White. Pinot
White.
Grigio, maybe.
Dog or cats?
Oh, dog.
And do you have any pets?
I have fish.
Before I pass it off to Tyler, what was the last thing that you watched?
Some sort of documentary about Martin Luther King. We didn't finish it yet, though.
Okay. Do you have a favorite band?
No, not really. No.
How many children do you have, and what are their names and ages?
I have 2 children. Simon is 8 and Sarah is 5.5. And we'll be starting kindergarten. And I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
How many days do you think the office would survive if you took a sabbatical?
Well, I've had 2 kids, so at least 12 weeks.
Okay.
But I don't know if you'd make it 24.
What's something the office might not know about you?
I'm really into minimalist footwear.
Okay. Do you have a favorite minimalist footwear brand?
Niner?
Well, the pair that I most recently got is Zero Z Trails, and they're very, very comfortable.
Do you think that the high school version of yourself would think the current version of yourself is cool?
Cool, no, but definitely she would be accepting.
Nice. So we kind of teed up this question earlier, I suppose, but on road trips, are you a music person or a podcast person?
Podcast all the way.
Okay. Do you have a favorite podcast?
My every week listen is Young House Love has a podcast.
Nice. The correct answer was Gray Mid Best Friends, but it's fine. Do you have a celebrity that you dislike immensely?
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay. Any specific reason why?
I think it's a family thing. My mother never liked her, and I just talked about how she didn't like her, and so I'm like, oh, Jamie Lee Curtis. Nope.
That's a family tradition. I love it. Our final question for you today, Lydia, is what would you like to say to all of your coworkers at Great Midwest?
Oh, I just hope that you guys all stop in and then I can say hi. And then I don't care if you work from home or work from here, but I would like to say hi to you.
Nice. That is our show. Thank you, everyone. You've been a lovely audience. Lydia, thanks for making time out of your day. We know that you're slammed right now, especially this week. Brian has something he wants to say.
Hey, thanks for the office getting all the stuff from the office. You've been doing that. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lydia.
Yes,
You're the best.
we would not survive without you. But with that, we're gonna throw things over to Mr. John Stickway. Take us away, John.
Good night, Z. Have a good night.
When you're stuck at home.